Hi guys, I'm at a new house, just starting. We're on day 2 in Northwich. This is in the area known as Castle area. It's becoming a real hotspot for rentals at the moment. I've not previously bought in this area, but I do know it's really up and coming. So this was a previously rented house I bought off another landlord. It needs a lot of work doing to it, so I think the landlord wanted to get rid of it before he needed to spend quite a bit of money to get it up to standards. So it's a 2-bed terrace, and it's not in too bad a condition, but unfortunately, because he's just not really cared for it over the years, it does need everything doing to it. So I'll show you around. Currently in the hallway. Luckily still got a PVC door, double glazed, coming in, so don't need to do anything with that. Everywhere is wallpapered, so the whole house needs stripping of wallpaper, and I don't doubt it'll probably need replastering after that. I have to replace all the floors throughout. And then we go through to the lounge. Now the lounge has been knocked through at some stage. Obviously there was a wall there, and they've decided to knock that through. So it's one big room, and it's not a bad room actually, it's quite nice. You know, I'm not going to do anything to this. Again, it's all wallpapered, horrible carpet, but all I'm going to do here is strip all the wallpaper, replace the carpet, obviously put new light fittings in, because I don't really understand those fan fittings nowadays. They're pretty retro, and I find that they tend to break quite easy. Had a big issue with, well, not a big issue, but a lot more work with the windows than I thought I would. So we're replacing all the windows, started yesterday, and we'll do the rest of them today. But what happened is we took the original aluminium frames out, and it turned out they were placed inside of the old sash windows. So it means that we've had to literally take half the wall out in order to get the new windows in, and every window is the same. So it's a bigger job than I realised, but once it's done, it'll be nice and clean and obviously neat. On the windows, luckily I measured them on the external skin, so it doesn't really affect them. And then we go through into the kitchen. Now, apart from the horrendous paintwork, it isn't too bad, this kitchen. I think I will just replace the doors and drawers on the cupboards, leave the carcasses, leave the worktops and the sink. And to be honest, the tiling was okay, but due to the fact that we've had to take this window out, it's knackered up quite a lot of the tiling, so I may have to retile, but I'll just replace all the fronts and the side panels, and I think it will look quite nice, and I'll get rid of the horrendous yellow mustardy colour. Flooring's not too bad, it's like a grey tile, I don't know if you can quite see. The issue I've got with it is there's a couple of cracked tiles, and I don't have any to replace them, so I may just replace them with some nice modern ones, just to make the kitchen look a bit more modern than it is. But aside from that, downstairs, that's all it needs doing. Upstairs, excuse the lighting upstairs. It's again, I don't have the electricity working yet, so it's quite dark. The stairs are quite funny when you get to the top. There seems to be steps everywhere, and it's a bit of a labyrinth to get up here. This is the second bedroom. Again, someone really likes yellow, whoever had this house, but this is all wood chip wallpaper, so it's quite a big job to try and strip all that off. But again, it's a simple job. I'm going to replace all the radiators, obviously the carpets, and strip the walls. A new window will go into there. And this is what I meant with the old sashes. So all they've done is, I don't know if you can quite see because of the light, but this is the old sash window here, all the way over to here, and then they've just sat these aluminium frames inside the sash and just plonked a bit of skirting board on the side there. So we'll take this out first, and then we'll have to take the old sash out. So it's quite a big job just to take a window out. I moved a wardrobe only to find a huge hole in that wall, so I'll overboard that, and it'll be fine once that's done. And I've realised that the people who sold, or the person who sold me this house, has possibly covered up a few of the sins of it, and especially in this front bedroom here, it's pretty much the same as the second bedroom. It's badly painted and new radiator, new carpets, but worryingly, they've replastered this wall, and it's the only wall in the whole room that they've replastered. And looking at the front of the house, there is a very slight, small crack. So I think there must have been a crack in this wall and they've replastered it. So it always worries me when that happens. But I knew when I came to view it that it was potentially hiding something. But I'm hoping we should be all right. The crack on the front's not too bad. I did get someone out to look at it before I bought it as well, and they say no, it's fine. It's an old crack. So hopefully it's if it has moved, it's not moving anymore. But yeah, only time will tell on that one. And then we go through. There's someone's done a bit of a bodge job on this handrail on the stairs here, so I may have to replace a little bit of that. It's quite low as well. I don't think that'll meet building regs. And then we go through into the bathroom, which is the one that needs most of the work. So it'll be a full rip out of the bathroom. The boiler is currently housed in this cupboard in there, but I need this cupboard to go because I want to put the bath along that back, because at the moment there's a window in the middle of the bath, and I can tell from the window it's rotting away because it's all damp. So I'll move the bath over onto this wall here, and then it won't have a window when you're trying to shower as well. The floor in this bathroom's not at all level, so I'm gonna have to take the floor up and batten it to try and level it out. Now the reason it's not level is because the back of the house has dropped a little bit, but again, when I had the structural surveyor out, he did tell me it was quite old. Well, he thought it was quite old, and I spoke to the neighbour, and he says, oh, his has done the same, but it did it a long time ago. I think when he bought it, it was already like that, and that was 30 years ago, so I don't think it's dropped anymore. Outside, it's a very cold January day, but it is a bit of a mess. They've rendered the walls, and it's all starting to fall off now, so I'm going to have to take it all off those walls, re-render it, paint it, and give it a good clean up. There's a flat roof. You can just see the flat roof at the bottom there. I'm hoping to get that pitched. I don't really like flat roofs, especially on little sections like that. I could replace it for another flat roof, and I'm sure it'll last, another 10-15 years, but you never know with tenants. They could be getting up on that roof and puncture it, or damage it in one way. So if you put a slanted roof, no one's getting on that. So that's that. I don't know how long this one will take me. It is quite a big job, and I will be doing most of it myself, like the windows and the central heating. Possibly 2 months, but I'll give you an update when we're halfway through and let you know. Cheers.